Hi everybody, I'm Philip VanDusen, and this video is about the success habit you should not ignore. So recently I've been getting a lot of comments asking me how I became successful. So I've been an executive creative director at 2 global branding agencies. I've been a VP of design at 2 large global companies, as well as an assortment of design and creative director roles earlier on in my career. I've received design awards, I've been interviewed for dozens of podcasts and magazines, and I've done really well financially. A lot of my viewers are just starting off in their careers and they're really curious how I did it. So I'm going to share my secret today. The first thing you have to realize is college is just the start. University degrees are great if you're fortunate enough to either be going to university or being in the process of getting one, or if you've gotten one. A university degree used to be the ticket to a dream job, but it's not necessarily the case anymore. Stopping your learning process after receiving your degree today is just not an option. You need to keep learning and never stop, because you either become a dinosaur and become irrelevant over time, or you embrace the success habit of constant learning. It can be the difference between being awesome and being average. Now, continuous learning has never been easier. The typical path to success has been to get a degree, an MFA, an MBA, and it costs a lot of money and takes a lot of time to get a degree like that, and then you also have to be accepted into the university to get that degree. But the game now is really changing. The formal path to learning is now not the only option. Education is now online and available everywhere. Today, there are absolutely no excuses for not getting a top-rate education. So how do you go about continuously learning? People learn in very different ways. Some people learn best by reading. Some people learn best by listening to audio. Some people learn best by watching video. Some people learn best by actually having someone teach them. Here are 9 ways to continuously learn. Number 1, books. Books are where the whole history of human knowledge is contained, either printed books or digital books. The cool thing that's happening now is self-publishing is so easy that lower-level subject matter experts who couldn't have maybe gotten a traditional book deal in the old days now can self-publish very easily on the internet. And so there's a tremendous amount of information out there to be gathered from people who are subject matter experts in very specific niches. So using books is a fantastic way to continuously learn. Another way to learn is YouTube videos. YouTube has an amazing assortment of how-to videos. Just about anything that you type in, how to blank, is there on YouTube. People are giving it away for free. And you can learn a tremendous amount from those how-to videos. Some don't like reading. Some learn better from video. So YouTube is an incredible resource for that. Another great way to learn is online courses. So there are platform sites like Coursera and lynda.com and Skillshare, where there are a huge portfolio of courses where you can learn just about anything for either free or for very low cost. So online courses are a great platform for visual learners. Podcasts are another great way to learn, particularly great for people who learn from listening. Podcasts are great because you can listen to them in time when you wouldn't be able to watch a video or wouldn't be able to read printed subject matter, like when you're walking your dog or you're commuting by car or train to your job. Podcasts are a fantastic way to learn. So here's a power user tip. You can listen to podcasts at 2 times speed, and that way you can get through twice as many podcasts as you normally would. Sometimes at the beginning, it's a little hard to understand when you're listening to something that's going that fast. You could start off with 1.5 times speed and move up from there. But your brain is very fast, and it can comprehend things a lot faster than the cadence of normal human speech. Blogs, of course, are a fantastic resource for people who learn best by reading. Just about every industry is covered by a major blogger online with news and information about a category or an industry. There are experts in almost any field who are blogging and you can learn from. Curation apps are another fantastic platform to learn from. Apps like Feedly or Flipboard. I personally love Feedly. You can choose periodicals online and a certain subject or two, and it will create and curate a collection of articles in one place for you to read very quickly without having to go all over the net to find them. So check out Feedly. Email is a very often overlooked learning platform. You can be drip-fed information that can give you just a little bit of information and inspiration every single day to add to your knowledge base. Things like, subscribing to a blog or subscribing to a newsletter that comes out at a very regular state is a great way to learn. Masterminds are a fantastic way for people who learn best in physical proximity or through actual people. By joining a mastermind group, you're going to be exposed to the experts in your industry or other people in your industry who have more knowledge than you do. And it's going to be just a fantastic tornado of information that you can gather and internalize to make yourself smarter about what you do. Now, masterminds can cost money, but you can move very quickly from learning ideas into action that actually will move your career forward by using masterminds. So lastly, conferences and continuing education classes are another great way for people who learn best in person to gain information and to engage in continuous learning. You're exposed to experts in your field by going to conferences. There's tons of seminars, and there's conferences happening all over the country all the time. So look into conferences, go to them regularly, and it's a great way to engage in continuous learning. So there are really no excuses for not continuously learning. I have found that winners never rest on their laurels. Especially as you get older and wiser, it's even more important to continuously be learning new things because the world does not stand still. And make sure you're having fun doing it. So I hope you enjoyed this video on the success habit you should not ignore, continuous learning. And if you did, please hit subscribe below so you can see my videos when they come out, and visit me at philipvandusen.com/muse and subscribe to my newsletter. It comes out every 2 weeks, and I share an insight and trends and resources on graphic design and entrepreneurship. And with that, thanks again for watching, and bye for now.